What's up everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out. The best keeps getting better, and in this video we're taking a look at the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you being here. But if you're not new to the channel, you probably remember a video I made with the Saramonic Blink 500 wireless microphone, which is so far one of my favorite microphone solutions for smartphones and pretty much any camera that has a microphone jack. If you haven't seen those videos, after this one, make sure you check them out. Link is down in the description or the annotation. Now, while the Saramonic Blink 500 wireless microphone is phenomenal, I cannot recommend it enough, they went ahead and pushed it even further with the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro. The Saramonic Blink 500 Pro will set you back $229 for the B1 configuration. That's the one that includes a transmitter and a receiver, but you do also have the option to get the B2 configuration, and this one includes 2 transmitters and 1 receiver, which is fantastic if you are trying to capture audio for interviews or multiple subjects in your environment. The package includes a lavalier microphone, USB-C to USB charging cables, as well as a TRS cable and a TRRS cable. The TRS cable is the one that you would use normally with your camera, like the one that I'm using right now, the Canon EOS R, or any kind of point and shoot camera that allows you to connect a microphone. And the TRRS cable is the one that you would use in smartphones. Side note, for some smartphones, you're definitely gonna need one of these guys. This is a 3.5mm adapter to Lightning, but they also make them for USB-C. The Saramonic Blink 500 Pro has 8 hours of battery life, which is awesome. The more battery, the better. It allows you to record longer. And by the time you need to charge these guys, you've probably swapped twice your camera batteries. It charges conveniently via USB-C on this little box over here. And it just pretty much opens up like a clamp. There is nothing inside of here because the audio that you're listening to right now is being captured by the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro. Now, what makes the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro super special is the fact that you can use the built-in microphone on the transmitter, and this is sending the audio wirelessly to my camera with no effort. It is literally a clip and play kind of solution, and the receiver is pretty much just simply connected to my microphone input on my Canon EOS R. If it was a smartphone, all you got to do is connect it to the headphone jack or use an adapter if you're using different kinds of phones that use Lightning or USB-C. You can also use it body pack style with the lavalier microphone, but to be really honest with you, even though you have the capability to do that, I personally like just to pretty much clip it and start recording that way. Now, I took the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro for a spin in order to compare and test the audio quality of the built-in microphone right there in the receiver with the lavalier, and of course stacking it against the built-in microphones on the Canon EOS R. All right, everybody, we are outside with vehicles, bikes, wind, and the audio that you're listening to right now is being captured by the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro. And I'm using right now the built-in microphone on the transmitter, which is wirelessly sending it to the receiver that is connected to my Canon EOS R. Now, the audio that you're listening to is also being captured wirelessly by the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro, but instead I am using the included lavalier microphone instead of the little microphone that's built into the transmitter, but nonetheless is still sending it out to the receiver into the Canon EOS R. And now the audio that you're listening to is being captured by the built-in microphones on the Canon EOS R. There are no additional presets. Nothing has been done to this audio other than adjusting levels for consistency. But other than that, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Would you rather do the Canon EOS R built-in microphones for this kind of environment, Saramonic Blink 500 with the included lavalier, or would you rather use the built-in microphone on the transmitter? Let me know in the comment section down below. All right, now we're in Laguna Beach and I'm actually trying out the microphone right now. I am substantially further away from the camera. We're looking at about 10 to 15 feet from the camera, and the audio should be wirelessly transmitted to the receiver, which is connected to my Canon EOS R. This is the audio of the built-in microphone on the Canon EOS R. Let me know in the comment section down below if you prefer the EOS R built-in microphone or the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro. Let me know in the comment section. Beautiful. Now this is a wireless range test. I'm using the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro right now connected to my Canon EOS R, and I'm substantially further away. I'm about, I would say probably 30-ish feet away from the camera, maybe a little bit more. But I want you to let me know in the comment section down below that even though I have a mask, the audio quality and the range should be something that is acceptable. And now we're around 50 to 60 feet away from the camera, once again using the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro. I'm not even gonna bother trying to compare the audio quality that this is getting versus the built-in microphone on the camera. So let me know in the comment section down below, what are your thoughts with the audio quality of the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really impressed with the sound quality, the performance, and just how plain and easy the setup was. It was truly a plug and play situation. I never record as far as I did for the Laguna Beach video, so I honestly was in the back of my mind kind of worried that that test was not going to work out because there were other people around, there was the ocean, I had a mask, and I don't know, I was nervous. Maybe it was going to cut, maybe I was going to get static, but it actually performed really, really well. So I'm very happy that I have this microphone system. Going back to the case, this is one of my favorite features about the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro, because not only you can store your transmitter and your receiver in the charging case, but it does that, it charges both of them. You can plug the charging case and charge the transmitter and the receiver, but the case has a built-in battery as well, which can charge on location, and that's amazing. If you've ever been in a situation where you run out of battery on your shotgun microphone or any other kind of gadget, having a battery backup is a must. And the fact that the wireless microphones have a built-in battery in the case and you can charge at will while you're taking a break or while you're changing batteries for your camera, I think it's super, super useful, and I applaud the fact that you can charge your system right there in the case, which keeps everything protected. Another incredible feature about this case is that it's a pairing case. By just simply pressing on the pair button, whatever's inside is going to pair to each other, your transmitter and your receiver. If you're using the B2 system, all the transmitters will pair to the receiver. It's effortless and I love it. And that alone, this case alone, is incentive enough for me to upgrade. Now the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro has an advertised 328 feet of range, which is 100 meters, and that's way more than I ever needed. And I don't know if I'll ever be in a situation where I need to record super distant from the camera, but it's really nice to know that I have a strong, powerful system that no matter the kind of environment that I'm going to be recording in, it's going to be able to capture the audio, which is the most important thing. Another thing I wanted to mention is when you're using the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro with your smartphone, the receiver can actually act as a counterweight and level up your smartphone if you're using it on a gimbal with lenses and a heavy payload. So this is awesome because I've always loved the Saramonic Blink 500, just a standard 500, because a Lightning transmitter or the USB-C transmitter that connects straight to the iPhone or my Google Pixel 4 automatically kind of like adjusted and helped the case whenever I was using a bigger phone or whenever I was using a Sandmarc lens on top of it. So this is a really cool, unexpected solution for those smartphones or for those accessories that might tip your smartphone to the left or to the right, depending on what gimbal you're using. Now, one thing I wish I could do was to use parts from the Blink 500 system with the new Blink 500 Pro equipment, but I do understand that there's difference in build, difference in design, and of course transmission quality and just the overall way that the whole thing works, pairs and charges. So if you already are invested in the 500 series, you're in it to win it. If you're looking to level up your audio or you have no Saramonic products at all, definitely the Blink 500 Pro if you're going to be recording mainly on cameras. is definitely the way to go. I am super satisfied. But I want to know what you think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have any questions or suggestions, drop them down there so we can continue to create relevant content for you. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I'll catch you on the next one.